I love all the days. I'm going to do my quick tagging here. If you want to be notified, get an extra notification when I go live, let me know. I'll add you to my tag list. It'll just say that you've been tagged in a show, just to give you one more little notification to hopefully help get you in here, right? All right. So we have that going. What else we need to check? Okay. Today is Thursday. Today will be the last show of the week for me. So I do ask that you guys check out before you leave today, or just let me know that you want to rewatch the show, and then, I'll send you a checkout link or whatever. But today's the day to kind of close things out with me. Good morning, USG. How are you? It does look like YouTube is working. Yes. Okay, good. Yay. So that will be rewatchable. Along with any of the other shows this week. If you missed the other shows this week, feel free to watch those before you check out. Just let me know that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Okay. We're going to do stone strands today. If you guys are looking for anything specific stone-wise, just ask. I have a whole lot of stones here that we can look at. Oh man, they're so pretty. I don't even remember what we did last week. What did we do last week? I'm doing pretty good, USG. Thank you for asking. This week we did turquoise. I think we did Botswana agate. Let's start with these. These are so good. So good. I think we got jets flying over again, which is pretty normal here. I live right by the Air Force Base. But sometimes they're really loud. I really want to do blue lace agate today. So I'm trying to find that. It's got to be here. It's here somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so we'll do that too. Okay. All right, I got a little plan. Let's get going. Start here with a couple different rondelles. These are little rondelles. We've got Mookite for the first one. I do a bundle show, so if there's something you want, all you got to do is say me in the chat. I will start your basket. When you're ready to check out, you just let me know what is going on here. This one needs another knot. Okay. As far as stone strands go, I do hand pick all my stones. I go to shows to pick them. So I try and get the best of the best. I don't order any of these from the internet. Now, okay, so now we got a little spirit bead on that strand, but sometimes that just happens. A red string on that strand. There we go. All right, Mookite rondelles. These are 4mm rondelles. Strands are 15¼ inch long. And these are $12 a strand. I've got 3 strands left. Oh, these are so pretty. They have a nice amount of like the purple and red. It's not all the mustard tone, which I kind of like the mustard tone anyway. I think it's a very pretty fall neutral. But I love the purples and reds in the Mookite. So nice mixes on those. $12 a strand. 4mm rondelle. Can you believe we're already to Thursday this week? Some weeks I think go faster than others. This week is flying. That little red string that left behind. These are fantastic. I love these. All right. Gosh, these are so cool. $10 a strand. $10. $10 a strand. This is a 4 millimeter faceted aquamarine, 15 1/4 inch long strand. $10. So aquamarine, I know, right? Stonewater, how are you doing? So fast. Aquamarine has a whole range of actually colors, and then also, I guess we would call that richness of the blue. So these strands have a decent amount of these really rich blue on there, which is a more coveted shade of aquamarine, but it also has some lighter blues. It has some of the other, range of colors where we're kind of getting creamy and ivory there. But honestly, I kind of love the mix because it just has a little bit of personality to it. I like it. So those are $10 a strand, aquamarine mix. Good. Oh, prom. Oh my gosh, are you just in tears? My daughter is 4 and they just sent us her preschool graduation photos and I was like crying. I can't imagine getting to prom yet. Hi, Stephanie. These are $10 a strand. These are aquamarine 4 millimeter faceted rondelles. I know. It goes fast. Yeah, you're welcome. So fast. I'm like, that's my last one in preschool. We're not going to be at that school anymore. She's funny, though. She's ready. She's been ready for kindergarten for like 2 years. This kid. She's very independent. She told me at the beginning of this school year, we went to go pick up my older daughter, my younger one. She says, Mom, soon you can miss me all day long, too. Like it was a great thing. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I am going to miss you all day long. Sorry, you're excited about it. No, it's good. She's ready. All right. Sodalite coins. These are adorable. $12 a strand. 15-inch long strands, 4 millimeter faceted coins in Sodalite. Aren't they cute, Gray Pearl? I love that checkerboard facet that they have on there too. Really pretty. When I pick Sodalite, I like Sodalite that has a lot of the blue. I don't like a lot of white in the Sodalite when I shop for it, so these definitely fit the bill for me. Really nice. Really, really nice. 15 inches long per strand. What did I say? $12. $12. I love it. So pretty. I don't have very much Sodalite at all right now, actually. I think that might be the only one. Now that I think about it. Okay, similar to the aquamarine, Amazonite also has a range of colors. And I think last time I showed these, we had a little discussion about how these are considered lower grade because they have all of the other colors in there. But also, just like the aquamarine, I love it. I love the contrast in there. I think for a full strand of something, it's a really pretty combo. Now, something like this, if it were fully the blue-green tone that we know Amazonite for, would probably be at least triple the price. Yeah, probably about triple the price. But because we get this stone variation, which again, I love the variety, these are $14 a strand, which I love. 4 by 6 millimeter faceted rondelles, 15-inch long strand, mixed Amazonite. I think they're pretty. Now, with these strands, you don't have to use all these colors all together. You could break the strands apart and sort the colors if you wanted to. There's really no rules about how you approach that. $14 a strand, mixed Amazonite. Okay. These are pretty. More rondelles. $12 a strand. This is blue goldstone, which is a man-made stone. There's a few of these that get lumped into the stone category when maybe they shouldn't, but anyway, they are man-made, but they're fun and they're pretty and they sparkle, so we'll allow it. These are 4mm faceted rondelles, 14.5-inch long strands for $12. These look like little, oh, excuse me, that one kind of snuck up on me. This looks like outer space to me, like what it would be like if you just got beyond the sun, you know what I mean? Thank you. We are past the icky snow weather, and it was like instant spring. I think we're supposed to be close to 80 degrees today. Mind you, it was 20 on Sunday, so I mean, it's wild. But things are starting to bloom, and we're just a little sneezy around here. But I like that things are blooming. But in Colorado, it's not always the best to have things blooming this early, because we could still get snow for the next couple of months. 4mm faceted rondelles. And then this is the green goldstone. So the green version. Can you see that? It's like a dark, I don't even really want to call it a forest green, but because it's dark, it kind of gets in that direction. But maybe a dark emerald green. They're really pretty. $12 a strand. 15 inches long on these. 4mm faceted rondelles. So we have the blue goldstone, and then these are green goldstone. You can see the little sparkles and the facets. Green goldstone is one that's harder to find. I did have some requests for it, so when I saw these, I thought we should try them. All right. Ooh, these are pretty. These are pretty. These are more. These are $20 a strand. This is tourmaline. This is a 3mm faceted round. These strands are 15.25 inches long. I'm trying to line up the color banding because they look so pretty. These are color banded, color blocked, however you want to describe them. Tourmaline 3mm faceted rounds. I love these because they have the little ambery tone tourmaline in there. I don't see that terribly often, at least so pretty like that. And you can see there's not a ton of them on each strand, but really pretty shades of green. The pink, oh my gosh, is just gorgeous. This is a 3mm faceted round. Not really a blue, no. It's getting into that green. I wouldn't even really call it a teal, though. There's a little Montana bluish one on that strand. Well, just a hint, maybe. More so on that third strand in. Anyway, I thought they were very yummy. $20 a strand, 3.5mm faceted rounds. Tourmaline. I don't know why there's always like funny strings hanging off these. There we go. That's gone. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. Thank you, Great Pearl. I don't buy a ton of tourmaline. It's not actually one that I am often very drawn to. So when I saw those, though, I was drawn to them. So there we go. These are $14 a strand. These are kunzite 6mm satellite cut. These strands are 14.5 inches long. Again, we're dealing with like a little bit of a lower grade kunzite. That's why we have some color variety in there. But again, we're getting that good price point because of that. I've got 2 strands left. I'm going to run them or lay them out so that they're outside strand or inside strand so you can kind of see the full strands. They're both really pretty. I love this satellite cut too. It's like kind of like a barrel with bicone ends, and then it's faceted. So really cool shape. 6mm satellite cut. Kunzite, $14 per strand. Okay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Again, if you guys are looking for any certain stones, or if you have like a favorite stone and just want to see what I have in it, let me know. Happy to go pull anything out that I have. Also happy to just keep pulling and showing, so I got lots of things I can show you. $20 a strand. These are 14 3/4 inch long strands. This is a banded agate faceted coin. Gorgeous. I love any stone that has cool banding. Look at these, both of those. I love those. Whew. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. $20 a strand. The other thing I don't think I mentioned today so far, if I have a strand that's at that $20 price point or higher, I will do half strands as well. So I could do a half strand on these for $10. There's a few exceptions, like the tourmaline, I probably wouldn't do a half strand because of the color blocking. When I cut a strand in half, one half is different than the other. So, but these, I would be happy to do a half strand. Look at that bead. Ooh, that one's cool. Love it. Oh, and I even already have a half strand cut. There we go. There's some pretty ones on there too. Oh, goodness. Really pretty. All right, $10 for a half strand, $20 for a full. The full strands here, Lindsay, are $20, and they're 14 3/4 inches long, or I have half strands available for $10. And that is, let's see, that's a 10mm coin. Banded agate. No, you're fine. You're good. Banded agate. I love it. I think they're so interesting. Cool. Do you have a preference on which strand? I've got 2 full strands here, or I have the half strand of full one. Okay. Do you like the right one or the left one better? Or if it doesn't matter to you, I'm happy to pick one for you. They're both really great strands. The left one, that's probably the one I would have picked for you too. I like them both, but that's probably the one that was, sometimes they just sing to you a little bit more than another one. And sometimes there's a reason and sometimes there's not. It does have a little more brown in it, yeah. All right. Got that one for you. Got one full left and one half left if anyone else is interested. Banded agate. 10mm coin, $20 for the full strand. This is the full strand I have left. And I have a half strand in this bag for $10. The full one for unfiltered. You got it. And then oh, there you are. I had a couple things from last week for you unfiltered. The chevron amethyst and then the cracked agate. Oh, no, it's good. Oh, half. No problem. No problem. We'll swap you. Sure. Thank you. All right. Full strand left on those. If somebody can't stop thinking about them, just let me know. Let's get you going, arrow leaf. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 4. Oh, I don't even need Excel for that. Thank you so much, Arrowleaf. 20 is your total category. There we go. Yeah, thank you. All right, got you running. Thank you so much. I love that color. That's so pretty. You're going to like those. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Blue goldstone again, but this time hearts. Hi, Kathy. Yes, it's working today. I checked it earlier. It was working earlier when I checked it. Let's put it that way. Should be working, yes. $16 a strand. These are 15 inches long. This is a 6mm blue goldstone heart. And they're like kind of puffed hearts. See, they don't have that real sharp edge on them like a lot of the stone hearts do. So just a nice little softer edged blue goldstone heart. $16 a strand. Nice little space sparkles. That's what I'm going to call them, space sparkles. All right. These are pretty. These are 16 a strand. These do have that little bit harder edge on them. We're going to call that a crisp, clean edge on these. These are 8mm hearts. This is Mookite. 15-inch long strand for $16. Mookite hearts. 8mm sized hearts. $16 a strand. I really love Mookite. I don't know. There's just something about that color combo that I think that it has that natural contrast. Is there one of those that you prefer over the others, Lindsay? Number 1, 2, or 3? I'm going to pull these out again so you can see them with them. Number 2, you got it. And then I have those little, see those Mookite rindalls. We started with these today, but see how pretty they complement each other? I mean, they're the same stone. If you missed the rondelles earlier, these are $12 a strand, and they are 4mm sized. Number 2. I got the second, excuse me, second one for you, Lindsay. 84. Would you like the left one or the right one? You're welcome. Thank you. When you guys buy my beads, it means so much to me. I love it. It means I get to keep doing it. Okay, I'll pick. I think I like that one a hair better for no reason. All right, so I got 1 strand of hearts left. I got 3 strands of the rondelles. That was your thoughts too, for whatever reason it was. Who knows why? That happens to me all the time. I'm like, I don't know why this is my favorite one, but this is my favorite one. Sometimes we just don't know. Oh, I lied. I do have another sodalite. I have sodalite hearts. Just 1 strand of these 8mm sized hearts. $16 for that as well. Oh, these are cool. They have a few little spots of orange in them. Not a ton, but a couple. So that's $16 for this strand, and I do only have 1 strand of these in the sodalite. 8mm heart, 15-inch long strand. I can hear Brinley playing video games and she's giggling. She has a little giggle. Oh, she's so cute. I mean, I might be slightly biased, but I think she's pretty darn cute. Hi, Carmen. Good morning. How are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, more hearts. These are rhodonite. These are good because they're pink, right? Pink hearts. $16 a strand, 15 inches long. These are really pretty. They have just a few different, different shades of pink. And each strand you get this really deep rosy color, and then you have some lighter ones. One of those for Carmen. Do you have a preference on which strand? They're pretty similar, but just in case you have a preference. Nope. Okay. 6-year-old niece is visiting. Oh, that's the best. Being auntie is the best. I love being a mom, but being auntie is something really special. You get to just be fun. I got one more of these. $16 for the strand. Isn't it so fun? My daughter, she's about to turn 5. And I love that I love 4-year-olds. They're starting to grasp reality, but they still have that like nonsensical toddler in them. Like right now, Brinley's really mad at me that I won't buy her a little car. Like just those little like Power Wheels things, I think is what she wants. But she wants it so she can drive herself places. So I don't have to drive her. Like, yeah, that's not going to work. Sorry, kid. Not letting you drive yourself places at 4 years old. All right. I have one other colorway in these hearts. Sure, crafts. Absolutely. I can just slide these over. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Nothing really annoys you because, yeah, you don't have to live with it. All right, I'm going to slide these over and check out crafts real quick, but these are going to be $15 a strand for either colorway. These are awesome because they're mixes. Oh, and I love mixes. Mixes are great because you don't have to buy a full strand to get a variety of beads. I mean, you do buy a full strand, but it's not all one color. That's what I'm trying to say. Crafts, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 at 5, 1 and 2 at 6, and 1 at 4. So 36 for you. If you guys are just joining today, I do sell charms and check glass in addition to stones. So earlier this week we had both of those shows. If you think you want those items as well, you can rewatch any of those shows on my YouTube channel or my Facebook page. And the show notes will tell you how to find me both of those places. Thank you so much, crafts. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. These all really, they blend together nicely. You have a very nice color palette in your basket. I love it. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. All right, I'm going to slide these back. All right, so we got mixed strands of heart. These are $15 a strand. They're 6mm sized strands, 6mm sized heart, sorry. 14 3/4 inch longs. And these just have a variety of stones on them, just like a cute little mixed strand. We've got some gold stone. That might be Amazonite, tree agate, picture jasper. It's a low-grade labradorite with no flash. Can we find any flash in there? No. Dalmatian jasper, and then we're back to the gold stone. So some kind of neutral tones, but really fun. $15 a strand for those. And then this one on the right has smoky quartz, picture jasper, kiwi jasper, strawberry quartz, and then we're back to smoky quartz on that. So I love these. I think the color mixes are really appealing, and again, you get a decent amount. Like, so I make a lot of earrings when I make things, so I don't need 16 inches of the same stone most of the time. So these are awesome. And anything you see today, guys, if there's something that you saw, 6 strands ago and you're like, I just can't get that out of my head, let me know. I'm happy to pull things back out. And I always say, more than anything, stones will haunt you more than any other bead type. And it's true. Stones haunt you. In a good way. In a good way. It looks like I have one colorway in the larger hearts. So this is an 8mm heart. And this is a mixed strand again. $16, 15-inch long strand. These, let's see. It looks like we've got some crazy lace agate, goldstone, rhodonite, maybe a yellow aventurine, lemon jade, cherry quartz, and rose quartz on those strands. So those are $16 a strand. 8mm heart mix, 15 inches long. Thanks, JWM. I did send you a message right before I popped on. I'm not sure if you saw it. I think they're great, and I love those colors together. Like, you don't have to use them together, but I think that kind of color graduation there is really pretty. $16 on those. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Okay, I got a little smaller size and a little larger size on these. And again, there are different mixes on the different sizes. This is a cute little clover shape. These are an 8mm clover. The other size I have are going to be 10mm clovers, but these are 8s. And these are $16 a strand. And again, I'll go through the color mixes for you. I've got 2 left in this colorway, 4 left in this colorway. They're kind of close, but they are a little different from each other. So this is a green or a tree agate, smoky quartz, Dalmatian jasper, sodalite, tiger eye, strawberry quartz, and then we're back to the tree agate on those. Hi, how are you doing today, Trish? We'll do fire agate after these mixes. How's that sound? This other strand, what do we got going on here? Looks like there's sodalite and amethyst in there. That's kind of funny. Smoky quartz, again, that low grade labradorite with no flash. It looks like lepidolite, rose quartz, rhodonite, sodalite, smoky quartz. So a lot of different stones on these. These are $16 a strand for either colorway. I have a 10mm clover as well in 2 different colorways. So let me see. I can leave these out and show you all of them. That would be fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you. Thank you. This is basically the end of my week, so this is kind of like my Friday. Let's see. So these are the 10mm clovers. The 10mm clover mixes are $18 a strand. Man, these are cool. So I have this colorway. Might need to unzoom a little bit. And then I have 1 strand left in this colorway. Thank you, Stephanie. I do too. I thought they were so great. There we go. Just scooch over. There we go. Now you can see them all. So this one, $18 a strand, 10mm clovers. We've got rose quartz, crazy lace agate. We have opalite, which is glass, man-made, not a stone, but it gets classified in stones all the time. Rose quartz. I think some strawberry quartz. Back to crazy lace is what we've got going on there. And then this one is the last strand. We've got smoky quartz, African turquoise, opalite, sodalite, cherry quartz, back to the smoky. Yep, you can have that one, Stephanie. It's yours. All right, so 10 millimeter, $18. 8 millimeter, $16 for any of those. I think too, I know for iPhones, I don't know for Androids, but if you guys want to zoom in, you can do that on your own screen as well. So sometimes I stay pretty zoomed in so I can show you details on things, but right now I'm zoomed out a decent amount. All right, so those are clovers. And then I have cubes in these mixes. And then we'll go to fire agate because it's gorgeous. And that's why Trish is here. You need help with what, love? Yes. What? I want it. You want it? I didn't say no. You're welcome. She's so cute. My kids kind of like when I do shows because they feel like they can pick whatever snacks they want, which is not all the way true. I do tell them no when they pick things that are too sugary. But they like the feeling of the free reign. All right, cubes. I have a few colorways. 3 of them are really similar, and that's just because I could not choose. I couldn't choose which one I liked better, but they have a similar feel to them. These cube strands are going to be $15 per strand. Looks like they are about 14 3/4 inches long. I know. I love these combos. Here's the next one. See, similar, right? It's similar, but it's different. This one has purple in it, so it's, again, a little different. It has some amethyst in it. But you know what? Even the Amazonite in all these strands is really pretty, really blue-green. Not in the cubes, no. But if you want to see labradorite, Stephanie, today, I can do labradorite today. I have full strands of labradorite. Pretty labradorite that flashes. These are, I don't know if I said, 4.5 millimeter cubes. About 14 3/4 inches long for $15. Thank you. I was pumped when I found these. I just think they are gorgeous. Like I love the color combinations. Anything they like color block things, I can't help myself. I just go a little crazy over it. Turquoise and labradorite. All right, those are on my list. We'll show both of those today. One from the first pile, yes. These are gorgeous. I got one of those for you, 84. Looks like it's like a Picasso jasper, sodalite. I can never remember the name of that jasper. There's like a fancy jasper name for it. Blue spot jasper, howlite. Oh, it looks like more blue spot jasper. Opalite. Back to the Picasso. Yes, so pretty. But yeah, you see how these other 3, they're kind of similar to each other. I just couldn't pick which one I liked better. So I was like, I'll get them all. I'll just get them all. $15 a strand for any of the colorways. This one has some orange aventurine. Yeah, I think that's Amazonite. Yeah, Amazonite, amethyst, like an orange agate, rose quartz, Amazonite. Back to there. 4.5 millimeter size cubes on these. And one from the far right. The yellowish stone, well, there's a couple of shades. This yellowish here is a lemon jade, if that's the one you were eyeing. This one has crazy lace, howlite, a yellow aventurine. It could be that you were looking at. Rhodonite, green aventurine, lemon jade, the orange agate, and we're back to crazy lace there. One of these for Stephanie as well. You got it. I got one for 84 and Stephanie. Hi, Granny. I know. Well, so now you know you need one of these and one of these to get them all. Next week, right? Did we? Oh, yeah, we talked about that one. That has the amethyst. This is the one we need to talk about. Amazonite, howlite, rhodonite, amazonite, yellow aventurine. I think that's a white quartz. Howlite. There we go. That one's 15 as well. One with the purple in it for Carmen. And that's how I did the tags too, Carmen. Is I was like, well, this is the mixed strand with amethyst. This is the mixed strand. I had to find the one stone that was different on all of these to distinguish between them. You got it. All right. I'm glad you guys like these. Because I'm not sure I left any. I did actually leave a couple colorways behind, but I got most of them. The one with the pink and the orange and teal. This one? This one. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I love that. Love. Perfect. I'll get your basket going with that one, Pinewood. Thank you so much. These will be good for the kind of stuff you do too. I'm sure you will use these well. Perfect. Good timing, right? I do too. They're mixed strands, so they have different stones in each I guess colorway is what we're gonna call that. So 4.5 millimeter cubes, they're $15 a strand. I'm picking them up, so let me know as I pick them if there's something you need. What are these? And hello. I love that so many of you guys come in that way. You're like, here's my question, by the way, hi. I love it. It makes me happy. Beads first, greetings second. I don't even think you're the first one today, Reba, to come in that way. I love it. I love it. All right. There's our mixed strands. Do fire agate. Do fire agate. Also, hello. See, exactly. She's like, I didn't even bother with saying hello. I know. It's true. It's true. I feel it myself. That's like when I went to Tucson, I was like, I have to get there as soon as the shows start. I have to have best pick on everything. All right, fire agate. I have an oval and I have a round. So I'm going to show you guys these first because they're pretty similar to each other. And these are $26 a strand for either shape. We have the coin, which is a 10 millimeter faceted coin. $26 for those. And then this is an 8 by 10 millimeter oval, 15 3/4 inches long, also for 26. You want one of the ovals, Trish? Gosh, those are pretty. And also, if you have a strand preference, let me know. They're pretty similar, 1, 2, or 3. And an oval for Lindsay. Same for you, Lindsay, if there's one that is calling to you for whatever reason. I'm happy to let you have your pick. Okay, perfect, Granny. Oh, you want the coin chainmail? Gosh, those are so pretty. You got it. And same question on that. Is there one that you prefer over the other? I got that third one for you, Lindsay. in the ovals. Okay. They're both so pretty. This one. This is the one you need. Sometimes there's just one that's, again, not better than the others, but it just sings to me a little more. Okay, the other thing I have, we're not done with fire agate, but I thought these were probably the ones you were seeking after, because I know this is the one Steph loves. Big fire agate. This is also a $26 strand. Any of these two, guys, can remember I can do half strands, anything 20 or more. So half strand for 13, 26 for a full strand. This is a 26 millimeter corner drilled diamond. So actually on all of these right now, these are all $26 strands for the full strand, Brittany. Half of this for Lindsay. All right. And then that leaves me with one more half for $13. Yeah, these are big. You don't often need like a full, big old chunky strand of that. I mean, you could. But more often than not, these larger strands I do end up splitting. What did I say? 26 millimeter. Okay. And Brittany, I do a bundle show. So if there's something you want, you just tell me what you need in the chat and I'll start you a basket. When you're ready to check out, I'll add all your claims up for one checkout total for you. Aren't they awesome, unfiltered? Fire agate. So fire agate's super interesting. I got some fire agate coins years ago. And Stephanie, Fair Maiden Design, she bought some when I was going through and clearing out some of my personal stash. And ever since then, she's like, I need more, I need more, I need more. This was like 2 years ago. 26, 26, and 13 for the other half of those unfiltered. And this is why I can't watch this show. And so she's been begging me for them. I'm like, I don't know. They're old stock. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them. I bought these like 20 years ago. And then when I went to Tucson this last year, I found all of these and I bought everything these vendors had because I had to. I could not be without. Wasn't buying any more beads to the sold stuff. Yeah, I can do half of the coins. $13 for a half strand on those. Sure. Sure, no problem. So on the coins, then I have another half strand for 13. The ovals, I can also do half strands for 13 or full strands for 26. Yeah, no problem. What did I say? Those are 10 millimeter. All right. I have 2 more fire agate things to show you guys after these. One of them is actually not really fire agate, but it has a similar vibe. All right. Unfiltered, have a half strand of that with you. Oh, yes. With the copper with that blue patina, that would be amazing actually, huh? Get that contrast in there. All right, half strand of the coins left, full or half strands of ovals, half strand of the big diamond. Actually, I'm going to slide these down here. All right, these are fire agate. I'm guessing these are considered lower grade. They have a lot of white in them. I think I showed these maybe in my last stone show, but it's a fine. We can do them again because they're gorgeous. And I also bought my vendor out of these. These are a smooth coin, 14 millimeter size. These are $14 for a full strand. So these I'm only doing full strands on because that's under the $20 price point. But look how amazing they are. They're so cool. The cut on them is not perfectly round. You're going to have a little size variety, a little shape variety, but in general, about a 14 millimeter coin. Yes, 84, absolutely. Also, like I said before, a little more of the white in there, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Aren't they so cool? They're really cool. $14 for a full strand, and these strands are 15.5 inches long, so you get a nice size strand on these. One for Carmen. Carmen, is there one of those singing to you? I know which one's singing to me. And same goes for you, 84. Oops. Second from the left. Okay, so number 2 for Carmen. And then the last one for 84. There we go. It does, yeah. And you like the white. I love that. Perfect. All right. Fire agate. So cool. I hadn't seen, like I said, I hadn't seen it for years, but in Tucson I was able to locate more than I had seen in quite some time. Ovals, coins, diamond, big diamonds. You need a focal to go with the little ones, right? I'll get you 84 if you're not in a rush. I'm going to do these real quick. This one is called Molten Fire Agate. And it has more of this orb pattern on there. Gosh, these are so cool. They're so cool. 10 millimeter rounds, 15-inch long strand for $16. Got these 4 strands left. These are just wild. I love them. Isn't it so cool? I don't think I would, well, I don't know. I don't think I necessarily would string them all together because so many of these beads have so much personality all on their own. But man, they're cool. 10 millimeter rounds on these for $16 a strand. Like, look at that one. That's just insane. Amazing. One for Trish. Which one would you like? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4? I'm going to have Trish pick first, and then M. Torres, you can have the third one if that's not the one she picked. Okay. So we'll give M. Torres this one, and then which one? Which one? I think this one for you, Trish. That's the one I like. All right, got 2 of those left. Aren't they cool? I mean, none of these strands are bad. They all have amazing beads all over them. So cool. I feel like I might have bought the end of these too. All right, 84. Let's get you checked out. Let's let you leave. Just teasing. So not a ton of fire agate, but we got a few options. All right, we got one at 14, 1 and 2 at 15, 1 at 16. Then we have stuff from Monday for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at 2. Yes, M. Torres, absolutely. So 84, that puts you at 80. Have you ever had to check out those $84? That would be the day to go buy a lotto ticket. There you go, my friend. Oh, okay, perfect. Wise. A picture request. Did I lose your 84? You are running. Maybe I waited too long. Oh, those are interesting. There we are. Thank you so much. So they're like the lentils that are kind of off-drilled, Reba, but in a diamond. Wow. I haven't seen those in a diamond shape like that, Reba. That one, Jalen? Oh, the earring components. These. I think I sold out of those. I think I can get more though. Those are cool, right? Hi, Wild and Free. How you doing? Please pop in. Love it. And then Am Torres, get you checked out. Ah, crap. I know. I'll put them on my reorder because they're cute. They're cute. I do like them. All right, we've got that one at 16 for you, Am Torres. Covered for a month. Good thing the month's almost over, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at 2 and 1 at 3. From a lady that had bead store 30 years ago. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Am Torres, that puts you at 82. The year I was born. Is she still running stuff? ML stuff? That's really cool. There you go. I know I've popped in now and again, but I'll have to do that a little more. Thank you so much, Am Torres. Hope the weather is nice for you again this weekend. Ooh, you got your next coupon. Love it. Hi, Laura. Happy Thursday. Awesome. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this because it's one of my favorites. And I lost the box, and now I found it. Yes. Yeah, I'll tell you if I don't know the answer. You're always welcome to ask. I've got some blue lace agate, $12 a strand. These are little 4mm coins, 15 1/4 inches long. These are $12 a strand. 60s this weekend. Oh, that's perfect. Love it. I think everybody is over winter. Done. Moving on. Let's go to spring now. Really pretty soft color on these. Sometimes when I use that gray background, it's hard to see the color. Little 4mm coins, $12 a strand, blue lace agate. Loving red coral, concerned sustainability and ethics, farm like pearls or harbors, all old stock. Okay, so if you have like Cupellini coral, that is illegal for it to be new. Because the Cupellini coral, which is like little branches that kind of look like chips, that does not replenish. So that has to be old stock, and they're usually very expensive, usually over $100 a strand. Bamboo coral and sponge coral, those are allowed to be harvested because they replenish very quickly. And those are usually going to be dyed to get the color. These are $10 a strand. I would suspect they also do have some kind of like coral farms similar to like pearl farms. Brown chips. No, Yvette, I don't today. I don't have a lot of chips at all right now, actually. These are $10 a strand, 3mm round blue lace agate. These are 16-inch long strands. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Brindley, what do you need to do? Okay, well, it can ring. You just need to go listen. Do what you need to do. Oh, the dramas of the potty watch. Am I out of my really good one? I think I sold out. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are $60 a strand. Blue lace agate is not cheap. I'm always looking for really nice blue lace agate. These are good. This is a 10mm round, 15 1/4 inches long, $60 for a full strand. These I will do half strands on all day long. That's totally fine. So $30 for a half strand. I love blue lace agate. It's so pretty. Look at those. Gorgeous. Okay. Wait, I'm missing some. I have more than this. Where is it? Oh, goodness. Oh, man. All right. This is old stock blue lace agate. These are $64 for a full strand. These are amazing. I do have a half strand for $32. It's a 13mm corner drill, faceted, 15.5 inches long. Aren't they so good? It's because they're old stock. You can see they have very little transparency to them. It's like all the banding and all of that gorgeous blue lace color. Just stunning. This is what I have left in those. 1.5 strands. And I'm happy to half strand. You know, if there's 3 of you that want half strands, that's totally fine. All right. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Like, why do I have this random bag with 2 tags on it? I know. They're so yummy. These are $8 per bead. I'm thinking we paired these up. These look pretty nice. I had somebody not pay. That's why there's 2 stickers on one bag with 2 beads. But these are $8 per bead. Blue lace agate, 20 by 25mm. These are really nice pendant size. Hole goes this way. They have a little bit of a twist to them. You see that? Ooh, that one has a little bit of druzy in it. Look at that. See it right there? 1 bead for you. Lindsay, if I lay these all out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there one of those? The one in your hand with the little druzy? You got it. You're welcome. Yeah, that's cool. It has a little pocket on the other side too. There's not as much druzy in there, but just like a little spot on that side too. Man, I love blue lace agate. Well, I'm always a blue-green fan anyway, and then I really love banded stones. So really, this is one of my absolutely downfalls of I gotta have them all. I love them. I agree. I love it too. So these, I was checking to see if that was a little druzy spot too. Not really. These, I had some other strands. These are $8 each, Chelsea. Previously, I had some other strands, and I bought all of them from a vendor. I actually did not right away. I was shopping the Denver show, and I bought like 2 or 3 strands, and she had that many left. And I did not leave with all of them. And this is where I'm telling you, stones haunt you more than anything else. They were haunting me. And so I called her because I had her business card. I called her and I said, if you did not sell those, please ship them to me. I will pay the shipping. I have to have them. And so she did, and it was fine, and it was all good. Well, the next year, she had this strand of these for me. She didn't know if I was going to come to the Denver show or not, but she held them, and she said, I got back to my office, my studio at home, and I found another strand of blue lace agate, and I saved it for you just in case you might want it. I'm like, yep, I want it. They're so pretty. Now I'm wondering where my other ones are that I don't know. We'll find them. We will find them. Not in there. Okay, but we're gonna do that box. Oh, so weird. Where did the other ones go? Man, I have a whole slew. Oh, here they are. Yeah, found them. I don't think these are old stock, but I think they're really good newer stock. These are $32 a strand. This is what I do, guys. When I find blue lace agate that's pretty, I buy it all. I buy it all. These are $32 a strand. It's kind of a rustic hexagon, about 15 millimeters in size. These strands are 16.5 inches long, including the knots. $32 for a full strand. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. 16 for a half strand. One of these for you, Trish. Do you like the one in my hand, or do you want one of the others? That bead was just calling me. A little rustic and cut, but man, they're cool. Okay. She's like, whatever you think. Yeah, I like this one. That's the one that was calling me. It's like what is that? The second Frozen movie. They're calling me. I have to listen. Oh, I love these. All of them. All right, so 32 a strand on those, 16 for a half strand. If you'd like. These have a little bit of the carrier stone in there. But still overall great beads on majority of the full strands. 5 Arrow Outfitters. Hi. Welcome. Okay. I'll get you checked out, Pinewood. So I do a bundle, what we call a bundle show. If there's something you want, you just say me in the chat. You let me know what you need. I'll start you a basket. When you're ready to go, you just do it. Pinewood did say, I'm ready to check out. Everything that's in your basket, I'll add up for one checkout total for you. These are blue lace agate. These are $32 for a full strand, or I can do half strands on these for $16. And just depending on what I'm showing, everything is going to have its own price. So just depending on what it is. But welcome. We're happy to have you. All right, Pinewood. So you have your one strand at 15. Of course. I do something that's a little different than a lot of the other sellers on here as well. I stream all of my shows to Facebook and YouTube. So if you check my show notes, you can see how to find me there. So if you ever can't make it to a show or want to see the other shows that I've done, you can always rewatch those and send me screenshots of things that you want included in your order. So I didn't like being like, you have to be here. I didn't like that. Thank you so much, Pinewood. I appreciate it. Send me pictures of what you make with those. I know. I think Wild River Beads started streaming too. I know they've had a little bit of a problem occasionally because they run music in the background. And so YouTube will flag them and pull their shows down for like copyright infringement. So they're trying to figure that out. At least I think that's what they said. That was a while ago. Maybe they figured it out. But yeah, Wild River Beads, I think, streams. I think Tam's Creative Journeys, is she streaming? I think she does, because she does some tutorials. So I think that's super beneficial. I think it's a little intimidating to get YouTube set up for people, because it's a little bit of a different world. But once it's set up, it was easy. Now it's easy. All right. Oh, look at these. Labradorite. $12 a strand. These are 5mm rounds, 14 and a quarter inch long strands. $12 a strand on these. One for Stephanie. These are all pretty similar, so I'm just going to grab that. If there's one that you're like, actually, I wanted the second one, please. Just tell me. I know. I've talked to her about it. And she's like, oh, I need to. I think she's intimidated to get it set up, but she definitely would benefit from it too. USG, one for you. So good, right? For their size and the price point, I feel like they have good flash. I agree, Stephanie. I will sit here when I show Labradorite and all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be selling beads. They just entrance me. It's so funny. I'm glad you feel the same. I actually, last night, I have this bookmark saved on my phone. There's a company in Tucson that has a Labradorite bathtub. And I kind of want it, but it's $30,000, so I probably won't ever have it. I know, right? And in all practicality, I don't know how like good of a bathtub it really would be. Like I feel like it would get cold really fast. Super heavy. Like you'd have to put it on a concrete slab. You couldn't put it like in an upstairs bathroom. But hey, you've got 30 grand to blow, why not? Yes. These are 3mm beveled cubes. Oh, 3.5mm beveled cubes. These are 15 and a quarter inch long strands for $16. The stone itself on these are super clear. Like you can see that blue string right through there. I love that in Labradorite. I love when the stone itself is really pretty. Again, tiny beads with good flash. Labradorite, yes. One for Lindsay. Yummy, yummy. I know, aren't they cool? So pretty. Love those. I'm gonna just leave those there for looky looks. $16 for the 3.5mm. It's like a beveled cube, which is really cool. And then I've got these that are all tangled. Hold on. These are $18 a strand. These are a 4.5mm faceted cube, 15 and a quarter inches long. $18 a strand on these. Again, amazing flash in these. Right? Can you be friends with me, please? Right, Kiki? I know. I have a dream of having Labradorite countertops someday, but it's going to be the day we win the lottery, and well, we never play the lottery, so that's probably never going to happen. Oh, there's some red flash in some of these. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh, this strand on the end is throwing some crazy colors. Wouldn't that be cool? I've seen like coffee tables. Maybe someday that'll be in my future. J Wim, one for you. I'm giving you this one that was throwing those wild colors. All right, so those are 18. You're welcome. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's kind of why I just left them. Just left them sitting there. Maybe we should leave the rounds out too. Because these are, I can't believe how flashy these are for $12 a strand. Crazy. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to die. These are so good. Traveling and making earrings, yes. I love it. Oh my gosh. These are $24 a strand. I will do half strands on these for 12. This is a 10 millimeter faceted square, 15 and 3/4 inches long. These don't have as much flash as maybe some of these smaller ones do, but the size on them is so good. And they do have decent flash. Oh, and this one's throwing some purple. Look at that. Oh, crazy cool. I know, right, Carmen? This one's throwing some red up here. Yes. So let me show you the half strand that I have currently cut. Can I switch, please? Yes. This is a pretty good half strand that's in here. So do you tell me, Stephanie? Because I think this one's throwing some of those colors too. Yeah, there's some of that purple. That one works? Okay. That'll save me a little bit of time if that works for you. All right, so JWIM, pull the littler cubes out and do the bigger cube or squares for you. I know they're all same as before. They're all good. They're all good ones. I think I bought my vendor out of these too because the price was insane. So good. Okay, so 24 for a full strand. Half strand. That one goes to Stephanie. I know. It's hard. It's hard. I don't like leaving any of these behind either. Okay, I have more labradorite. I just don't know where it is right now. Sorry. That's not it. That's not it. Well, we just did it a couple of weeks ago, so it's got to be right here, right? Also, those are cool. Oh, there's 3 baskets here. I bet it's under this. Oh. All right, I guess that's what I got to show you today in labradorite, which is a bummer because I have some gorgeous, gorgeous other ones. Super weird. What's wrong, babe? No, sorry. Well, boo-hoo. Okay. I have this like full, like, you know, those tall kitchen carts that have multiple layers. And that's where I keep all my stone. And I'm looking through all my baskets here. And I'm not seeing any more labradorite. I've got to find it, though. I'll find it. It'll have to be another day. Because I want to keep showing things. Okay. Sorry, I want them all. The top one. One of these, JWIM. I will be on about another hour, unfiltered. Second one down. Okay, no problem. Do you want me to pull one? I can save it. Oh, the top squares. The little 3.5 millimeters. These are 16 a strand. One of those? Or this strand is colony. The big ones. Okay. So not these. I pulled this one for you, but if you want this one, you can have that one. There we go. No, you're good. You're good. Okay. I was like, whew, Jackie's really going for the labradorite today. She wants all of them. Okay, so the rounds are 12. These are 16 in a 3.5 millimeter beveled cube. These are 18 in a 4.5 millimeter faceted cube. And then these are 24 for a full strand for a 10 millimeter square, faceted square. These also do half strands for 12. I know, I do want all of them. Hi, Happy Heart. How are you doing, my friend? We were just talking about you. Half of the big? Yes. We were saying you really need to get your YouTube set up. It's not that hard. I think it would be so good. 10 millimeter faceted. Both squares, yes. Okay, yeah, message me. I don't really remember what I did, but I remembered it wasn't too difficult. Yes, unfiltered. Perfect, Stephanie. That's perfect. I know, these darn budgets, right? Work, budgets, all the boring things that get in the way of our beads. Oh, the smaller ones, yes. Yeah. Yeah, baby, what's up? So 3.5 and 4.5 millimeter. Stinky Pete, what's he doing?
He said something to me.
He said something to you? Oh, so you want to take my phone and take a picture?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to put those down while I split another strand here. You're welcome. You want one of the bigger ones, USG? You got it. They're gorgeous. Okay. There you go. You say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Sometimes she's like, no, I'm not going to say hi. You never know what you're going to get with that wild one. Hello. She's gone. She's gone. She just wanted my phone so she could take pictures. She's playing this game where they don't actually talk to you. Unfiltered. Here we go. And USG. One of those for you. That's what I'm doing. So she goes and takes a picture of it and then brings it back so I can read her what her instructions are. All right. Get these cleaned up and then I will do a checkout for you unfiltered. Perfect. I love labradorite. This is also where it's super beneficial that I handpick these stones. Because I don't know if you guys have ever tried to buy labradorite off the internet. Like not in a video show like this. And you just don't know what's going to show up. There's a whole range. It's just not always as pretty as the picture on the internet. I use an old phone that is not connected to it's just connected to the Wi-Fi. So it's like because my husband doesn't like to sell back any of our phones because of data stuff. I don't know. And so we just have all these old phones lying around and it works great. Protect the populace from alien mind control. Protect them with tinfoil hats.
Tinfoil hat?
You gotta put tinfoil hats on everybody.
that.
Okay, then don't do it. I don't know. That's just what the instructions say. Okay, unfiltered. I know. And so when they stage photos for internet, they always pick the best ones and then they always like angle it just right so you get all the flash in the photo. But man, you have to hunt for it. And so I just got tired of that. So I just I'm hand picking all of this all the time. Got 12 and 13 and 10. And then from I think last week, we've got one at 7 and one at 10. So 52 unfiltered. So yeah, when I'm streaming, I have the phone running the show, and then I have my other phone, my real phone, sitting next to me with the chat pulled up. And then I have a computer monitor behind that, also with the chat pulled up, and then I can also see the video screen better on that one. So I have multiple screens going on here. There you go, unfiltered. And I still miss things, but I'm trying to cover all the bases. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And then there's your coupon. I love it. We just restarted the coupon. They renew the coupon stuff every quarter. And it just restarted. So you guys have a while to use those coupons still. We're doing these. I think I did these last time. I just don't show, but I'm so in love with them. I just have to show them. These are huge. They're not giant. They're pretty big. These are 12 millimeter round kyanite. Really nice quality on these. These are $100 a strand. So I'll do half strands for $50, which would be 17 beads, or 8 beads for $25. They're so gorgeous. Yeah, Laura, send me screenshots of what you want me to hold for you until you're unbanned. Because I forgot to grab what you told me and now I can't remember. So if you have a screenshot, that would be helpful. These are so cool. Love, love, love those. They're pricey, I know. But now you know I have them for when you're ready. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not even worried about it, Laura. So even if you see things as we go along, just claim it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Just send me a message of the one that I didn't grab for you already. Or whatever's easiest for you. All right. These are 32 a strand, 16 for a half strand. Full strands are 15 and 3/4 inches long. This is a flat 8 by 10 millimeter oval in kyanite. Again, really gorgeous quality. I love these. I know, right, JWAM? Oh, they're so good. This is a restock. I did buy these in September, but I sold out so fast. When I went and saw my vendor in Tucson, I bought, I think, triple the quantity that I did the first time around. I didn't want them to be gone again. 8 by 10 millimeter ovals. These are so cool. Half strand for Jalen. You got it. So 16 for a half strand. You know what these are really pretty with, Jwin? That moonstone. That would be pretty. Kyanite. A full one for Lindsay. You got it. I will say too, when I was in Tucson, there was a lot of kyanite this year, which surprised me because I hadn't been able to find nice kyanite for a while. So in last September in Denver, when I found these, I was like, oh, this is great. They're beautiful. The price is decent. And then when I went to Tucson and saw like options as far as kyanite goes, these were still the prettiest ones and the best priced ones that I saw. So that's why I like tripled down as well on purchasing as many as I could. Yes. Oh, that would be so pretty. All right. Half for JWM. I got the full for Lindsay. We still have 4 fulls left and a half. Chainmail, yes, absolutely. I love a good kyanite. They're blue. What can I say? They're blue. Yes. Yes. Thank you, USG. All right. Trish, we have one at 32, one at 16. Whoops, sorry. One at 26. So 74. Yes, love. There you go, Trish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, cool. So kyanite is UV reactive also. So the rounds, without the UV light on them, do you see the ruby in it? Or do you only see it as when it's UV reactive? Thank you so much, Trish. Appreciate you. Glad I got some fire agate in your hands. Yay. Which I kind of forgot that it has some UV reactive property as well. Let me show you this. Yes, JD, absolutely. So you see, even on these, it's popping up that reactiveness. They're totally blue without it. So it's hard to say. I don't know. The pendant I have, it has distinctive color difference without the UV light. So I don't know. It could be. I haven't seen it, but maybe. How's that? String me along with the raid. Thank you so much. Only with the UV light. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much for the raid. If you're not following String Me Along, please do. We're doing a checkout real quick, and then we'll get back to showing some stone strands. I do a bundle show, so you just claim in the chat, and then when you're ready to check out, you let me know, and I'll add everything up for you for one checkout total, just like we're doing right now. 9 and then 14. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 5. 1 at 4 and 1 at 2. Only with the light. Did they sell it to you as ruby and kyanite? Was it sold? Yeah, on the rounds. Okay. JD, you're at 49 today. Where's your name? There you are. I'll have to research that a little more, because the other thought I'm having is maybe it's UV reactive. Kyanite's UV reactive because it maybe has some rubies just naturally in it. I don't know. I'm going to have to look a little more. JD, there you go. Yeah. Awesome. Rodeo. I don't know if you saw a bunch of the rodeo. I'm going to say this all wrong. top winners in the rodeos. I don't know. Some of the top people. They all got to go to the White House last week. That was kind of cool. That'll be so fun. We love going to the rodeo. So cool. Yeah, so my husband's boss was one of the people in one of those photos. Kind of fun. All right. Any requests for any specific stones? I got a whole bunch of stuff we could look at. These are pearls. Turquoise. Yes, we'll do turquoise. There they are. I think I have another couple strands hiding on this tray. Here we go. All right, turquoise. We'll go like least expensive to most expensive. How's that sound? Got a whole range of prices here. All right, the first one is going to be $16 a strand. I have 2 of these left. These are 15 and 3/4 inch long strands. It's about a 6 millimeter nugget. And these are $16 a strand. I have 2 left. Maybe I should hold them that way so you can see. One for Stephanie. Do you like the right one or the, left one better? The right one. You got it. So one more of those. They're just cool little nuggets. Gosh, I have some pretty turquoise, if I do say so myself. Oh, goodness. I need more blue to go with pink dahlia strand you have. Yeah, I would say this one is more on the blue side of things. I mean, this one's kind of middle ground. Actually, I'm gonna backtrack. I think it's more middle ground. It's not really either. It has a few in there that are leaning more blue. This particular strand, it's definitely more blue than this next one I'm gonna show. But it's not like sky blue, like a Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which I don't have any of that actually. So, yeah, perfect. Screenshot that. All right, I have 1.5 strands left of these. $10 for a half strand, 20 for the full strand. 8 millimeter nuggets. These are 15.5 inches for the full strand. And here's the half strand all bagged up for 10. Try and get the light glare off of that. Full or half? Half for Stephanie. And I can cut this one in half if you would like a half strand as well. We can split that one. Or I have it available as a full. Turquoise, turquoise. You know what? When it comes to turquoise, I like both. I like the blues, the greens, the browns. I love like the blue with the black matrix. I love these that are starting to get a little alligator colored. But look at this bead. I love this bead. Like, oh my gosh, I love that so much. But then you get these really like olivey tones in here. I don't know. I can't really pick which shade of turquoise I like better. It is. And I had a few requests and I hadn't really stocked any, but I picked a bunch up in Tucson and I was actually worried about how much I bought and I should have bought more. So I'll restock when I get the chance. But that's another one I'm not going to order from the internet. You just don't know what it's going to actually look like. This is a 6 millimeter smooth round, 15.5 inches long for $24. For the full strand, I have a half strand for $12. And the half strand has a little more blue in it, maybe? Half for Stephanie. Really nice polish on those too. Really nice. All right, these I'm only doing as full strands because they're graduated, so I can't equally do half strands. $26 for the full strands. These are flat teardrops. I have 2 strands of these left. They are graduated, which just means at the top, the ends here, we've got smaller sized, and as you work your way down to the middle, they get larger. So that's what graduated means. We've got 2 of those available. Try and get those fully on the screen. Aren't they cool? The teardrops, they're not perfect, which I think is why we're at this $26 price point and not like $100. If these were more precise, they definitely would be significantly more expensive. But I again, I kind of love embracing that roughness and rusticness of it. Yay! Oh man, that's so good. That's a great way to use them. I love it. Yeah, because they are paired up decently as you go along. You got like one big one in the middle there. Really cool. Oh, I love that. Thank you for sharing. I love it. Mm, they're cool. They're cool. If you ever want to send me pictures of things you've made, I love looking at them. I really enjoy seeing how people's minds work with the creativity, with the palettes they have. I love it. Last strand of these are $26 for a full strand. I can do a half strand for 13. Isn't it cool? So these are a deal. They have a lot of the brown matrix in them, but for the size of them and this price point, for example, I have these, and these are over $100 for a full strand. So size wise, these are awesome. King Brenda, you got those. Okay. I have only half strand available. I can pull this out. $29 for the half strand. It's an 8mm rondelle. I got a few loose ones in the bag. Okay, I'll have to see what I can find at the next show I go to. Yeah, I'll definitely get as many as I can. Gosh, these are so pretty. A little bit more expensive, but you can see how gorgeous all of those stones are. $29 for the half strand. Yeah, no worries, no worries. We got 23 for a half strand. This is kind of an irregular 10mm round. Try and grab that in so I don't dump everything that's left in here. Oh, I definitely grabbed the wrong end. Gosh, these are really cool too. $23 for the half strand. Look how pretty those are. Oh my gosh. There's 3 more still in the bag. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love those. So I only have that half strand available in that shape and size. Oh, I lied. These are out of price order. So here we go. These are a little bit more price friendly. Let's put it that way. This is a 3mm beveled cube, color blocked turquoise. These are $22 for a full strand. These, because of the color blocking, I'm only going to do as full strands as well. Just so I don't have funny half strands. Full strand for Stephanie. I know, aren't they great? They're so good. I need them. I love that. I need those. So a little bit smaller in that 3mm, but you get the whole range of colors on these strands, which is amazing. So pretty. I know, right, Laura? I love it. All right, so these are interesting. These are $46 for a full strand. I can do half strands for 23. These have less matrix in them, which I think is driving some of the price. These are about a 10 millimeter rustic coin. Some of them are drilled in a way that they like to kind of lay one on top of another. Like the picture you sent me, Reba. Is that a claim or is that just a letters? Let's see. That one's laying really interesting, like that lintel. MQ. I don't know what that means. 46 for a full strand, 23 for a half. About a 10 millimeter coin on these. Polished really nicely. Great colors. Definitely more on the blue side than the green side on these. Aren't they? I know. I agree. Reba, I didn't put anything in your basket as far as those goes because I didn't know what MQ meant. I don't think it was a me, but maybe it is. Good. Yeah, screenshots. There's your friend for sure. All right, 55 for a half strand, 110 for a full strand. I don't know. A couple comments up, you put MQ. I didn't think you were claiming, but maybe you were. It was on these coins. That's when you typed it. These are gorgeous. This is a 10 millimeter cushion cut, like a square, but it looks like a couch cushion, right? Really, really cool. Oh, that's okay. You can text me in your sleep. It's fine. I didn't think you were claiming them, but I wasn't sure. 16 inches for a full strand. I do have the half strand for 55. The half strand is definitely more blue than the full strand. Look at that. So gorgeous. A little bit more of investment strands. Cut really precisely, really consistently. Really nice polish on those. I know. Well, Whatnot does do the affirm option. If you need to do that, I just have to run it as a buy now instead of an auction, but I'm happy to do that for you if you want me to. Also, just screenshot it and save it for next week. That's okay too. I don't think these are going to be flying out of here, but when they're gone, they're gone. Oh no, you bought things in your sleep. Oh man. Hopefully good things. Affirm is your bestie. I love it. Oh, and then these. I'm like, I think I have one more turquoise thing. Again, these we're only doing as full strands because they are graduated. These go from about a 4 millimeter rondelle to about an 11 millimeter rondelle in the middle. These are $64 a strand. Oh my gosh. You could just restring these and wear them. They're stunning. These are so pretty. You want me to add one of those? Do you like the right one or the left one? Let you pick. Aren't they gorgeous? I had 3 strands of these. I was only going to buy 2, but I couldn't pick which ones were the prettiest. So I ended up with more than I intended, but it's okay. 64 for the full strand, the right one. You got it. I love, oh my gosh. It has some of that limey turquoise in it. Look at that one, that really blue. Woo! Yeah, you won't be sad. You won't be sad about that. She's like, no more. That was the last of the turquoise. You made it. So I do have this one left. That one's 64. Also a great strand. Both of those are great choices. As I said, I couldn't decide when I was shopping, so I ended up with 3 of them instead of 2 that I was planning. Because they're all gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I'll show you too. Okay. When I sold the other one, she's like, I'm not really sure if she's like, I might just restring them straight. She's like, I might not. But that same day, or maybe it was the day after, Candy Cooper did a design. These are Hishi, but they're graduated still. So, and she did this with the cloisonne beads in there. And she restrung the back as the same, but kind of stretched out the front by doing some spacers in it. So I thought that was a cool little inspiration idea. Just good timing. Isn't that cool? All right, turquoise, check. Ooh, look what I found. I found more labradorite. That's what you wanted to hear, right? You're welcome. All right, these are $10 a strand. $10 a strand. And these are nuggets. They're, they're rough. 10 millimeter roughly in size. But see how much flash these little things have? $10 a strand on those. I started with like 10. I have 4 left. Again, I couldn't leave them behind for that price point for labradorite. Got the really natural form on those. They've basically just been tumbled, polished. Put a hole in them. Call them good. $10 a strand. One for Carmen. I'm going to give you this one that's really shining at you right now. If you wanted a different one, please tell me. I'll swap them out for you. So pretty. You're welcome. Yeah, that one just like lit up for you. It was like, pick me, pick me. Love it. How are we doing on time? We'll do about 10 more minutes and then we'll start checkouts. Whole bunch of chips, put holes in. So yeah, have you watched some like lapidary drilling videos? I have not actually drilled, so I'm not an expert by any means. But I know keeping things like submerged in water helps because it's the heat and the friction that can cause cracking most often. Watch some videos. I'm sure there's some YouTube videos on it. These are cool. $26 a strand. I'll do half strands on these. It's a peacock kishi pearl, 10 millimeters roughly in size, 15-inch long strand for $26. These are really cool. I'm going to turn my light off. Sometimes you can see the peacock color. Oh yeah, better without the light shining directly on it. Really, really cool. They, I guess, top drilled them, I guess is the technical way to say how they've drilled these. So they're all kind of chaotic and fun. $26 a strand on those. Yeah, I can do that. Are you ready to check out now, Steph? And Lindsay, yes. Sure. 15-inch long strands. Yeah, 15 inches. Okay. Lindsay wants to check out now. 2Ps, let me know if you want me to pull those pearls back out. Happy to do so. Yeah, and if you guys ever want a buy now listing instead of the auction listing, just let me know because I can do that. That's how you would be able to check out using a firm instead of just your credit card. One at 26. One at 32. Okay, cool. Thursday off. I love it. 13 for the half strand. 16. I think that's the same. Yep. 16. 20. And 8. So pretty. 131. If it doesn't matter to you, Stephanie, it's a little bit easier on the back end if you check out during my show, but if you'd rather not do that, I understand and I can wait. I can wait. Okay. Cool. There you go, Lindsay. Yay. Thank you so much. Oh, they're all gorgeous. Beautiful basket. Thank you, thank you. And you got a coupon. Yeah, Carmen. I think I have more. I think I have one more strand of the Mookite hearts. All right, Carmen. We got one at 10. We've got your rhodonite hearts at 16. Fire agate at 14. Mixed cubes at 15. From yesterday, we have 1, 2, 3 at 4. For Monday, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 at 2. Sure, Gray Pearl. Absolutely. So 85 for you, Carmen. I wish I could get these like overnighted to all you guys so you could just spend the weekend making with them. I know the next hardest part is waiting for things to get here. Carmen, there you go. Thank you, thank you. I suppose I could look into what overnighting costs, but it's probably not worth it. Thank you, thank you. There we go. All right. We've got 1 at 6. 1, 2 at 4, and 1 and 2 at 5. Right? Like, I have no idea what I ordered. Same thing happens to me. Gray Pearl, that put you at 24 today. Thank you so much, Carmen. Have a wonderful weekend. I will be back next week with Monday, Wednesday. I think I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. Maybe Saturday? I don't even know what I'm doing. Got a bunch of shows next week, too. There you go, Gray Pearl. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. These are so pretty. Today is, but you, Reba, you just tell me if you got like 2 strands in there. So you tell me. Thank you, you as well, Gray Pearl. All right, let's do a few more things before. We'll do a few more things. Now I have pressure. Which ones should I pick? Under pressure. Okay, no problem, Reba. 6mm African turquoise hearts. $14 a strand. These are 14 3/4 inch long strands with lots of extra string in there. I don't like when they do that. $14 a strand. African turquoise. African turquoise is a jasper. It is not a turquoise. So just be aware of that. It looks like turquoise, so they called it turquoise, but chemically it is a jasper. And these are gorgeous. I love the variety of colors in these. Aren't they so pretty? $14 a strand. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. You always have projects in mind. She's like, I need to know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 55, 60, 65. This string has 69 hearts on it. So the others will be somewhere in that range. Yeah. Thank you. I try. I'm a bargain hunter. One of those for 2 Ps. There we go. Cute, 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 cute. I always figure hearts must be cute if I think they're cute because I don't generally like hearts. I'll show these. I love these. Yeah, you love hearts? Oh, awesome. If you want to rewatch the beginning of the show, I had a few more heart strands. I had the rhodonite, I had the mookite, I have little 6mm blue goldstone hearts. So I had a few different hearts. I had a couple mixed strands. So if you want to rewatch before you check out, just let me know 2 Ps. That's totally fine. These are $12 a strand, Red Creek Jasper. These are 3 by 5 millimeter rondelles. 15-inch long strands for $12. I also have a larger rondelle that I'm going to show next. Ugh, I love the Red Creek Jasper. I love just the variety of colors. Like, they're so pretty. So those are $12 a strand. And then this is the larger size. Looks like I have 4 of these. Ooh, these are also $12 a strand. Candy, how are you? Your secret's blown. 15-inch long strands. These are 6 millimeter rondelles. $12 a strand also. So a little bit bigger. Really pretty. Gosh, those are cool. So $12 for either size. Yay! Hope you're doing good, my friend. You know what this is what I wanted to do the other day. Did I do this? Maybe I already did this. We're doing it. Can't even remember. I think these would be really pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. With these big kind of khaki colored pearls. So pretty. These pearls are $24 a strand, 15 3/4 inches long. It's an 11 millimeter lined beige pearl, freshwater pearl. Out eating and looking at beads. That sounds perfect to me. That's a perfect day. Aren't those cool? Well, look at this, though. This is what I'm talking about. Look how pretty those are together. That could be so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. It would be really pretty, too, with like maybe a Canadian jade or something in there. The pearls I'll do half strands on as well. Oh, hopefully soon, Gray Pearl. Hopefully soon, right? 24 for a full strand, 12 for a half strand on those. Anything else? Got some bronzite. Oh, these are cool. All right, we're gonna end with these. Oh, look, I found another strand of turquoise. I love pearls too. Pearls have been so tricky because their price point has been through the roof. Those were $24 for the strand. And thankfully, when I went to Tucson, I was able to find a couple of vendors that had really good wholesale pricing on it. But I will tell you, strands like that, I have been seeing wholesale pricing for higher. Like $20, $30, $40 wholesale price. I'm like, I can't resell that. Like, I wouldn't make any money. Which, I do try and keep my margins fair. But I gotta make a little bit on it. Pearls never go out of style, that's for sure. I have to put this in my turquoise box so they're there next time. $20 for a full strand. I can do half strands for $10. This is a 4.5 millimeter smooth round. So I had the 6 millimeter before. These are just a little smaller. Really good color variety on these. Gosh, those are cool. One full for 2 Ps. You got it. I got lots of these stuff. I got lots. You don't have to worry about these going away too fast. She's like, no more. Larimar nuggets. These are pretty darn clean. These are $20 for a full strand. I will do half strands for $10. These nuggets are about an 8mm size. The full strands are 16 inches long. Oh, these are so pretty. I'm going to zoom in. There we go. I got to show you how gorgeous they are. I love Larimar. Comes from the Dominican Republic. That's the only place in the world that they're mined. And it just like screams Caribbean to me, the blue color. So pretty. $20 a strand. $10 for a half strand. I've really zoomed in a lot on those, sorry. I just wanted you to see them. Really, really cool. All right. What is it doing? There we go. All right. I'll show you these last two. And these are for when you're ready to spend the money, because they're not cheap, but I had to get them. All right, this strand is $98. It's 13 inches long, including these little ones that fell off the end when they broke my strand. This is tourmaline. You guys, I said earlier, I don't buy tourmaline very often. These really stopped me in my tracks. They were so pretty. And then this one, I'm going to put it in the inside. It's a touch smaller. This one is $76 for 13 inches. It's about a 10mm faceted rondelle. These are a 10.5mm faceted rondelle. So, so pretty. Just to give you something to drool at before we do checkouts. Or you can buy them. They are for sale. But I just thought they were so pretty. I didn't want to leave them behind. And if somebody's in the market, see, they have them tagged retail $144. So because I buy in higher volumes, I get better pricing. Really good variety of colors, right? Really, really gorgeous. Again, I was only going to get one of them, and then I was like, oh, I can't pick. I will buy them both. Yummy, yummy. All right, if you guys came in late to the show, missed some of the show, and want to rewatch it before you check out, you can do that. It is on YouTube. And you can just send me screenshots of things that you want added to your order, and then I can send you a listing to check out that way. If you're ready to check out now, let me know, and I will get started with some checkouts. What size stone you end up sitting on the most? For stones, I would say like anything above like a 10mm round, 10mm rounds and up. Anything smaller than that usually moves pretty fast. I think the problem is once you're starting getting into those like larger size stones, like they get heavy. So it just makes it not as comfortable to wear, harder to use. Awesome. Checkout for USG. Rewatch for 2Ps? Absolutely. Yeah, because especially if you're looking for hearts. I did show a bunch earlier. And if you guys need to know how to find me on YouTube, that is in the show notes as well. But basically, you just search at Jessie Rae Studio, just like my name on here. All right, USG, we have one at 18, one at 12. Yeah, I love some bigger ones because you can really make a really cool statement piece. Keep in mind with the big strands, you don't have to use them all strung together. So to keep the weight down, use three, 5 or so in the middle and use something else for the rest of a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 4, and 1, 2, and 3 at 5. Something that's cool too with the larger stones, especially when you're getting into like some of the jaspers. You get just incredible like pictures, like picture jasper, but a lot of the jaspers have just amazing patterns in them. USG, that puts you at 61. There you go, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of people that didn't make it today. Just a little uncommon. That's okay. I'm looking through here. All right, Stephanie, are you still here? Let me get yours running through a buy now for you. Oh, of course you're still here. We're talking to me. Hello. All right, we got 64. Oh, sure, no problem. I appreciate you. One at 12, one at 10, another at 12. Those half strands really will help your bottom line today. That'll be good. One at 16, one at 12, one at 22, one at 15, one at 18, and then I have some charms for you this week from Monday. 1, 2, 3, and 4 at 2 for 8. Yes, good. I'm sure it's healthy. I'm sure it's like something people should just be doing. It's the next crunchy thing, right? All right. All right, so if you go to the buy now, Stephanie, you are listed in there. There we go. I think King Brenda said she would be back, but I'm going to be gone. That's okay. I will catch her later. And then I think, Kiki, I saw you in here. I have one baggie for you for $4. I'm happy to keep holding that. Just those guys. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, comfort doesn't matter. Yeah, I think everybody else I saw yesterday, not today. Awesome. Cool beans. Appreciate you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. I should have been doing this. If you guys have questions before Monday, please send me a message. I'm happy to help anytime. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. I will be back Monday. I don't know what show I'm doing yet. I can't remember what I set up. It'll either be Stone, Check Glass, or Charms. I'll be back Monday, Wednesday, and I think I'm doing Friday next week instead of Thursday. But I'm going to have to double check that. Because I don't even know what I'm doing. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every one of you. Even if you're just hanging out and drooling over beads, I love your presence. Thank you for being here. I'm going to send you to Catopia. Thank you guys. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.